Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer was grilled during a Sky News general election debate on Wednesday night. Sir Keir Starmer has refused to rule out tax rises under a Labour government as he was repeatedly challenged to scrap increases in capital gains tax, fuel duty and council tax. In a grilling on Sky News, the Labour leader was asked whether there would be no tax rises of any kind in the next Parliament. Sir Keir said, "No tax rises needed in the plans in our manifesto, no tax rises for working people, no rises in income tax, national insurance or VAT." Ms. Rigby suggested that when a politician says no plans, they mean I might. Sir Keir insisted working people are paying far too much tax in recent years, and that has made the cost of living crisis 10 times worse than it would otherwise be. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who was reacting to the debate live on Twitter/X, blasted Sir Keir's statements on tax as complete waffle. He added, "Why can't Keir Starmer just be honest with people and admit he would raise taxes on working families?" The Labour leader will launch the party's manifesto on Wednesday. He insisted there will be no tax surprises. On whether there would be a review of council tax banding in England, Sir Keir said, "Council tax is too high for many people, it's been going up, it went up again this year, but that's because the government lost control of the economy." Pressed on a review, Sir Keir said, "I am not wanting to raise tax, I think people are taxed too much already." On whether he would continue the fuel duty freeze, Sir Keir said, "That has to be decided budget by budget, but my track record is we've supported the cap on fuel duty every single time it has come up, but I want to do things differently. If we just do things in the same way that we've done for the last 14 years, we'll end up in the same mess. I'm not prepared to do that." On whether he would increase capital gains tax, Sir Keir said, "That's not in our manifesto, that is not a choice we're making, that will not be unveiled tomorrow, there's no surprises in our manifesto." Mr. Sunak later took to the stage for a grilling by Ms. Rigby. This was round 2 of Mr. Sunak versus Ms. Starmer following an ITV debate last week. The pair went head-to-head in Salford where they each had 45 seconds to answer questions. Today's clash is set up differently so that Sky News political editor questions the leaders separately for 25 minutes each. They then take questions from members of the studio audience for 25 minutes. A Conservative Party spokesman said, "Keir Starmer wasn't honest when he ran to be Labour leader and he's not being honest now. He said he wouldn't pay for private health care for his loved ones last week. This week he's admitted he has it. Last week he said he wasn't going to raise taxes, now it's emerged Rachel Reeves is planning to raise 12 taxes. But we know that because Labour's plans are unfunded and going to cost working families £2,094. They are refusing to say what they would do because they know it would lose them votes. Keir Starmer is asking for a blank cheque and it's becoming clear what he wants to do with it, put up your taxes. Only Rishi Sunak and the Conservatives have a clear plan to cut taxes, backed by bold action, to chart a course to a more secure future for Britain.